Today's video, I'm in my 1998 Mazda MX6, 2.5 V6. I've owned the car for a year, and that's the purpose of this video. I bought it on the 1st of September last year, and I've had it for a year. But we're going to start the tests doing something different. So I'm in third gear, I'm doing 60 k's an hour. Can actually slow it down to 40, let's see this. So in a single gear, why not? Let's do it from 30. Okay, we get it down 40. Let me just slow down here, otherwise it'll take forever to slow down. Okay, so we're doing 30 in third, revving at 1,500 revs. Watch this. $80, $90, $100, $110, $120. How's that for trackability? I mean, it just, without any lag, from 30 kilometers an hour, you can go up to, if I'd redlined it, up to 150, 160 in a single gear. And that's what I love about this car. Sure, it's got the odd rattle and stuff like that. There's things that we're working through. But that ability to do that, it's the most fantastic engine, this 2.5 V6, and I absolutely love it. I don't know why it's rattling so much there. I think the one speaker at the back is loose. But yeah, I mean, it's just really, really nice. So, and it's so usable. So even if putting it in fifth and you're doing, let's see here, let's get it down to 80 in fifth. Okay, there we go, 80. Accelerate, pulls very cleanly. There's a second hesitation. And just carries on pulling. Absolutely effortless and really sporty, actually. I mean, these cars, these cars were, back in the day, they're not bad. I think they're around 8 seconds, 0 to 100. They're about 120 kilowatts. So 240 Newton meters, a 2.5 V6 with 24 valves. But this car only weighs about 1,100 kilos. And it always got a bad rap for it being front wheel drive instead of rear wheel drive. But you know, I'm not a drifter. And every time I've tried to drift a car, well, in my teens, I've crashed it. So, horses for courses. And also just listen to this. I mean, the sound, and I've quietened it down quite a bit, but turning in here, love it. It's so sporty for what it is. And it is just a Mazda. These were sold here in South Africa alongside the Mazda 6 basically the same mechanicals, slightly different dash, obviously a different body, and the Ford Telstar here in South Africa. And they came in a 2-litre 16 valve, a 2-litre V6, and this, the 2.5 V6, which is a KLDE engine. It's slightly less powerful than what was available in Japan, which was the ZE engine. I think it was about 147 kilowatts instead of 121. But man, what a nice car. Just such good handling and so responsive in any gear. And you can just drop a gear like that, boom, and you're there. Today's video is on my 1998 Mazda MX6, 2.5 V6. Absolutely awesome car. I love it. I drive it whenever I can, and it's just just everything works in it, and that's the most amazing thing. It's just exactly as you'd expect a Japanese car to be. If you push a button, the window opens. You put on the aircon works. There's not a warning light on there. It always starts up like it's supposed to. The brakes work. There's just everything works on the thing. It's quite a high spec. It was probably the top of the range of Mazdas here in South Africa back in the 90s. So 2.5 V6, multi-valve, 24 valve. It's got ABS, electric seats, aircon, as I said, cruise control. When I bought it, if you look at the video, and I'll share a link to the initial video when I first got it a year ago, it had a very noisy exhaust, and I've subsequently put on a nice stainless exhaust that's really muted it down a bit. Still got a nice V6 sound, but not quite as raspy and a lot more usable. Other things I've done in the year that I've had it, I've reverted to standard size tires. They were a difficult size to find, these, but I did. I got a set of Dunlops for there. What else have I done? I've had it resprayed 3 times, in fact. The first respray I wasn't happy with, so I had another full respray after that, and shortly after that a truck damaged the side here. It was here, the door, mirror, windscreen, bonnet. So I had some major work done there, and that was all. And then I just said, well, may as well just respray the whole car, so you don't have a color matching issue. Other than that, let me pop open the bonnet. Other than that, Joe from Quinn's Auto has done a new clutch for me, put in a new clutch. He did the cam belt, obviously a full service. I think we did the water pump as well. A new battery I've put in. CV joints, I've done that as well, done the CV joints on both sides. Shocks and stuff are fine, so I haven't needed to do that. I replaced a rear tail light. This one here was a bit faded, so I had a new one put in. And I've reverted the rims to the standard color. So if you have a look at the initial video I did on the car when I bought it, it was black. Somebody had painted the wheels black, so I reverted them to standard. But yeah, man, it's really proven to be an excellent car. It's rock solid and a lot of fun to drive, and on the open road as well. You know, it's nice and sporty, but it is quite refined. You know, it's comfortable. It's got all the features that you really need, and as I say, ABS as well. It uses no oil. Temperature is always the same. There's no shudders. There's the odd rattle inside. I mean, the trims could possibly be better. The material used in the interior could have possibly been of a better quality, but it was built to a price. And these seats have been recovered. I didn't do it, but I did get the car like this. I have got another set of seats that I found, original leather ones. I just need to get round to installing it. It doesn't really bother me that much. So I was trying to remember how many Ks I've done, but I've probably done 5,000-6,000 Ks over the year. Haven't taken it on any long road trip, but yeah. Another thing, I got a new gear selector. I was able to find one of those. Just thinking what else. Bluetooth sound system, that's the other thing. I did a nice Bluetooth sound system, high quality one. And I was able to find nice speakers. They were quite pricey, but nice speakers that fitted in the apertures. 5x7s. So a bit of an odd size, but in the standard apertures, at the back and in the front, all of that went in. Just pop it in the boot. This over here I've put on, I need to sort out. There's a little clip that holds the tail light in that's broken, so I need to get one of those. I'll just stop that. But the seats fold down, and there's actually a fair amount of space. It's a fairly shallow boot, but as I say, the back seats do fold down, so you can just put that. The other thing I've done is a new boot shock. But even the aerial still works. I mean, for a 25-year-old car, put on the radio and the aerial will come up. Electric aerial. Really awesome cars. Belly, you haven't driven it since I had the clutch put in. Let's take it for a drive. So Bells, yeah, you're driving it, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, when I bought this car, you said I should buy an MX5 instead.
You still should.
I love my MX6. We'll have a race, how's that?
No. Let's who takes the roof off quicker. We can have that race.
Yeah, I suppose I can actually grind the differences, of course, Bella. I can grind the roof of this.
Oh yeah.
Buy another MX6 with a roof, and then I have both, and they'll be cheaper than an MX5.
True.
And that's the thing about these cars.
They're very cheap.
They're very well priced. They're exceptionally well priced for what they are. unbelievably well priced, in fact.
Easy to find.
Easy to find. There's a lot up for sale in South Africa, and you see them starting at like 20,000-30,000 rand, these cars.
Yeah.
Very nice. Original one, man, you're not going to be paying more than 80. So, you know, just there's such a good value proposition for a car with everything.
It's hard to find original ones though.
That's the thing. Most of them are molested.
Yeah.
And that's actually what, and a lot of them are automatic.
Oh yeah. That's
So,
boring.
I mean, when I was looking, it needed to be manual, it needed to be relatively original. And this was, you know, the suspension hadn't been played with, the engine hadn't been played with, other than, man, it's bumpy on a road like this.
Yeah.
But imagine if you lower it, how much
Yeah.
more bumpy it'd be. So yeah, it's sporting and fairly refined. I mean, I've done sort of, I don't know, 150k round trips in it on the open road, and it's an absolute pleasure. And this car, man, for what it is, it has so much overtaking presence. You come up behind anybody and they move out the way, and yeah,
You could drive the whole time in third gear.
yeah, you don't need to change.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, it's so trackable. I mean, yeah, and plenty of space at the back as well. Headroom might be a bit of an issue if you're a taller adult, but certainly for kids or an occasional use at the back, it's absolutely fine. Oh, the other thing I had done was the roof lighting. That was another thing I had done, yeah.
And these.
And the sun visors. Put new sun visors on that are able to source. And what else? Just trying
Mirrors.
to think. Mirrors, yeah. I had the mirrors done. But the biggest thing with this car is just the low weight, exceptionally sporty, and that engine is an absolute gem. You know, just naturally aspirated V6. There's no like narrow power bands or anything like that. There's a resonance valve that changes at about 4,200 revs, very similar to M104 Mercedes E320 and a lot of other cars. And you know, if you're flooring it, that valve opens up at about 4,200, changes the length of the intake manifold, and gives you more outright kilowatts as opposed to, I'll let Bella do it now, carry on, there we go. You feel that?
Yeah.
That step. Just changes the profile, you know, from torque to kilowatts. So yeah, really nice, man. Should buy one, Bella.
No.
Sell your 240D. Buy a
No.
proper car. Well, I think that about wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do like the videos we do on the channel, please subscribe.